Hello, everyone. Hi, Bhumika. Welcome everyone to the Multihexa training for Vietnam agent today. I'm Quê, country manager for Vietnam, and I would like to introduce Bhumika, marketing manager of Multihexa College, Quebec, Canada. So I think that I hope you will find the training informative and helpful for your promotion of Multihexa in the future. Yeah, thank you, Bhumika, for joining us. Could you please introduce about Multihexa and give us some information? Maybe a video would be good. We are excited to hear a lot of information about Multihexa because it's quite new for our agents. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Quay. I welcome everybody to this exclusive Agent E-Summit of College Multihexa with MSM 2021. And in today's webinar, we will be discussing about College Multihexa, the program opportunities, internship opportunities, job placement options for the international students if they choose to study with us. We will also be talking about the benefits of staying at the location where our college is located. And if you have any questions related to the college or the location in Quebec overall, feel free to drop your questions in the Q&A box that appears on the control panel on your screen. And we will be answering your question live before wrapping up today's webinar. So without any further ado, I would quickly like to share my screen with you all and get started with today's webinar. All right, so let's start off with the location first of all. So College Multihexa is one of the Canadian institutions located in the province of Quebec. And we are located in one of the largest cities in province Quebec, known as Saguenay. So as you can see in front of your screens on the map, Saguenay is approximately 4 to 5 hours north of Montreal, and we are very close to Quebec City. It's just about 2 hours of distance from by road from Quebec City to Saguenay. So Saguenay is known as the cultural capital of Quebec, and it is also known as the development hub of Quebec. We have a lot of factories and manufacturing centers in the town, and it's one of the beautiful cities that you will find in the province. Moving on to the college history. Multihexa College was established in 1986, and we are almost a 35-year-old institution today. We have trained more than 5,000 students across the entire province of Quebec, and we work very closely with a lot of IT employers from Saguenay and Quebec. At College Multihexa, we offer undergraduate IT diploma programs for the international students. And the building that you see in front of your screen is the infrastructure of the college, where we are located at the ground floor. And the rest of the floors are occupied by a couple of IT companies. The largest IT company that works in the same building as our college is CGI, which is a global IT company. And majority of our students can apply for their internships as well as placements very seamlessly within the same building with CGI. And then we offer them a lot more options as well. So over the years, we've built a very good reputation with a lot of IT companies. We have tie up with more than 20 IT companies so that we can eventually help our students for their internships and jobs. College Multihexa mainly focuses on creating IT professionals, and we ensure that the students get good opportunity for their internships and placements, and they have a job by the end of their programs with us. Moving on, we have a small classroom set up with approximately 25 students per class so that we can have an ideal student to teacher ratio. Majority of you already know that Quebec is a French-speaking province, and the students get the opportunity to learn French on campus, and they actually get paid to learn French on campus by the government of Quebec. Saguenay offers a very low cost of living for the international students. At the same time, they get a very good wage rate offered to them on the basis of the part-time jobs that they do. And we have efficient transportation and affordable options for the international students within the town. College Multihexa is a DLI-approved institution, and we have all our programs with targeted course content, which has been approved by the Quebec Ministry of Education. Let's have a look at what life looks like in Saguenay City. So Saguenay is basically a combination of urban city and nature. We have all kinds of basic amenities available within the town, such as universities, college, shopping malls, amusement parks, We have a hockey stadium, golf course, basically everything. And the city is surrounded by beautiful forests, hills, lakes, valleys, and mountains. And the students can definitely enjoy best of both the worlds. They can indulge themselves in a variety of recreational activities and can have fun. Looking at the area versus population statistics, Saguenay is actually 3 times as big as Montreal, and we have a very limited population. We have approximately 1.46 lakh people in the town. And the students can even make use of public transportation in order to commute from one place to another, so that they don't invest too much time into their personal transportation. And because there's very limited population in the town, the students will be able to reach their destination in just the right amount of time. And there's overall not a lot of crowd in the public places. So yes, an easygoing lifestyle is something that the students will enjoy during their stay in Saguenay. The city offers high quality of living at a very reasonable price. And if I talk about the actual living costs, approximately $375 to $400 is the cost of an housing apartment, which includes monthly rent, Wi-Fi bill, and electricity as well. And the students can manage their groceries at about $200 to $300 per person. The efficient transportation system covers the industrial, commercial, as well as residential area locally. So students do not have to worry about that. It's just a $55 monthly recharge that students can make use of to commute with the local buses. Moving on, I would like to play a quick video from the city Saguenay. I hope you all enjoy watching this. So let's start this.
Saguenay, a city with a lot to offer. A dynamic city. Saguenay, a city surrounded by spectacular nature. It's a city that offers an unparalleled quality of life with more than 146,000 inhabitants in a vast area where we do good business. Saguenay is known as one of the best cities in Canada for industry and plantation. Situated in the heart of the province of Quebec, it's the regional metropolis as well as the hub for development in northern Quebec. There are several ways to get to Saguenay. By land, with a safe 4-lane divided highway. By boat, with its 2 modern deep-water ports that are accessible year-round. And by plane, with the Saguenay-Bagotville Airport, the most active regional airport in Canada in terms of flights to sun destinations, welcoming more than 100,000 travelers per year. The Canadian Forces Base Bagotville is also located there. It provides an important link between the Canadian and American National Defense Forces. With its diverse industries, Saguenay boasts a highly qualified and skilled workforce, known for its stability and productivity. Benefiting from the presence of Rio Tinto Alcan, the second largest aluminum manufacturer in the world, Saguenay is known for being the aluminum capital of the world. With its 4 production centers, 3 research centers, and multiple processing plants, Rio Tinto Alcan provides more than 10,000 direct and indirect jobs. With its thousands of businesses, Saguenay offers more than 70,000 jobs to its citizens through its industrial parks and commercial arteries. Its logging industry represents 20% of Quebec's production. The city works in conjunction with exploitation, sawmills, and paper mills. It's the biggest timber reserve in Quebec and has over 500 active businesses in the sector, including 9 major ones working on the first stages of transformation. With its 16,723 hectares of agriculture, the agri-food industry represents 9% of Quebec's businesses. We process dairy products, meat, potatoes, and wild blueberries. Saguenay can provide the majority of its own electrical energy needs. It benefits from an experienced workforce in the sector where manufacturers and engineering firms share their knowledge with others around the world. The city also offers complete healthcare and education services with 3 hospitals, a university, and 2 colleges. The Université du Québec à Chicoutimi boasts several research centers and chairs and several faculties, including a faculty of medicine. A majestic fjord, a land of adventures and wide open spaces, a rich cultural program, and a must-see tourist destination. In addition to its low cost of living, the city is one of the safest in Canada. The city enjoys a peaceful and tranquil atmosphere, which allows the population to feel safe, an important aspect of well-being. With its legendary and unrivaled welcoming spirit, friendly population, vast areas, and numerous waterways, not to mention the snow, lots of snow, Saguenay is a destination of choice where we do good business and life is enjoyable.
So that was a video on the city where our campus is located. I hope you all enjoyed watching this. Next up, I would also like to share a virtual campus tour with you all. So Alexander, who is our student coordinator as well as professor on campus, will be giving you all a virtual tour of the city, of the college campus.
Okay, guys, yeah, so I am from outside the campus here, which you can see just behind me. As I was saying, obviously I'm going to be looking after you today. I'm going to have a quick tour of the outside of the building, then a quick tour of inside the campus itself, and then obviously we're going to meet some of the students we've got here with us and obviously answer your questions. So what I will do is I will start this off, bear with me. Let me just switch my video around so you don't have to see me. Okay, good. So this is the outside of the campus. This is the college building itself. As you can see, it's a very big building. There's 8 floors. There's over 1,000 people who work in this building. Most of them working for CGI, who I'm going to talk to you about shortly. And then obviously our campus is within this building. It's basically all IT companies that are working in this building. So obviously we've got a great network, a great infrastructure in place. So I'm just going to take you for a little walk. I don't know if you can see in the distance in the video, you might not be able to. We can actually see the mountains. We have a mountain range which is about 45 minutes drive away from the town of Chicoutimi, which is fantastic for the winter when it snows, which it does snow a lot here, so be ready for that. And this is just some of the outside of the campus. As you can see, it's beautiful surroundings. There's lots of trees and lots of greenery. And there's lots of residential areas just around the campus, which is obviously great for students when they're going to be living hopefully close to the campus. So as you can see, there's 8 floors here. We're on the second floor of this building. CGI have 3 or 4 floors just for them. I think they have over 900 employees working here. And as I say, CGI are one of the biggest IT companies in the world. They've got offices all across the world. So they're a great partnership that we actually have. You know, students will go there and do their internships after their time at the college. So I'm just approaching the main entrance of the college now. As you can see, you can probably see the Multihexa logo, which I'm approaching slowly. So you can just see the Multihexa logo up here on the wall. And then, as you can see, if I pan the camera a little bit just here, you can see, hopefully you can see the CGI logo, which is just up on the wall here as well. As I say, that's who we share this building with, and quite a few other smaller IT companies as well. So as you see, if I just pan around a little bit, I say it's a very nice sunny day. And as you can see, the beautiful surroundings that we have of the college here. And that's really reflected in the region. You know, as I say, we have mountains, we have the river running through the town of Saguenay, and you know, lots of great surroundings, natural national parks, all sorts of wonderful things around the building. Entrance. So, in front of you is the welcome desk. Normally Helen would be sat there. She's actually on holiday at the moment, but she takes care of a lot of the administration side of the college for us. This is just a kind of area to come and have a cup of coffee and a bit of a break during the day. I'll just stick my head in quickly and say hello to Claude. Say hello, Claude. Hello. This is one of the guys here who works. He makes a lot of technology for some of the big aluminium companies in the region. So head on through. Now this is kind of an administration area for the college. So this is where you will find Jacques, who's not here just yet this morning. He is the college president. His office is just over there, and Hugo, who's the director of the college. Some other offices here. This is my office here, actually. I thought I'd just show you it very quickly. Sorry, it's not particularly in good order, but this is my office just here, where I'm normally working from. And then if we head on a little bit further through, this is another company just through this door. Here's another company that works for us. They do a lot of computer programming. And then if we head on into here, this is the teacher's office. So this is where you will find all the college teachers. Nice big office, lots of room. Students are always welcome, you know, to come and knock on the door and chat with the teachers, ask them any questions. So you can obviously see lots and lots of IT equipment stacked up in here. And then this is the college network. So for those of you, we'll bring everyone in when they get here, and we'll give them a look at the college network here. You know, we obviously have to look after this every day as well. And, you know, this is a great place where the students, certainly those who are going to be working as network managers, can come and familiarize themselves with you know, the runnings of a small network. Obviously, you know, in big businesses like CGE, they have a huge building which is just dedicated to all of their server computers. And maybe give you a little shot out of the window here. Again, you can see the beautiful surroundings of the town of Saguenay. Right, so I'll take you out of the teacher's office. This is Regis's desk, which is always a bit of a mess. We always laugh at him about that because he needs to tidy it up a little bit. This is where most of the classrooms are found. So if I take you slowly down this corridor, and take you into one of the classrooms. So as you see, nice small classroom sizes. This one isn't fully equipped just yet. Obviously, with the situation we've had recently, as everyone's been affected by the COVID-19 situation, you know, we haven't had a lot of students in the building recently, but we're slowly starting to be able to have them back on campus, which is great. So that's one of the classrooms. And I'll take you a little bit further on. As I say, there's classrooms on the left and the right. This is a lab just in here through this window here. A lab where students can come and work on some of their projects and some of the laboratories that we do. This particular room here, full of computer equipment, as you can see, not all of it new. This is where we tend to do the final project at the end of your time here. So students will come and put together a computer network, and they can obviously practice, they can take computers to pieces and understand all the workings of them. So take you a little bit further on into another classroom just here. So again, another nice, nice classroom size. You know, we tend to have classroom sizes of about 30 or so people. You know, so this one's pretty well set up. That gives you an idea of, the great classroom size here. You know, there's not too many students crammed in all the same time through their time at college. I'll just take you to the end of the building here. This is another one of the entrances to the college just here. And then this is an area where students can come and sit and take a break. Just turn the lights on. So yeah, this is kind of a break room for kind of lunchtime and break times during the classes. So we will head on back this way and we will go and find some of our students who are already here. They made it here earlier this year, which was great. We've been taking care of them. They've obviously started their courses now. Just go on through into this classroom here. Say hello, guys. Hello. We are some of our students here. So yeah, another good classroom size here. You know, obviously fully set up for the classes. And again, I'll just show you the view out the window at the back. So again, it's really nice surroundings to the college as well. On a very nice sunny day here.
I hope you enjoyed our virtual campus tour. Let's move on to another points that we need to cover in today's webinar. So let's talk about part-time jobs. Of course, Saguenay City being one of the development hubs of the province of Quebec offers a lot of part-time jobs for the students. We offer a variety of jobs such as salesman, a receptionist, cashier, a warehouse employee, even a factory worker. And the wage rate offered for the same ranges from $13.5 or approximately $14 per hour minimum, and they can get paid up to $21 per hour maximum wage rate offered to them. Now it completely depends upon the type of job that they choose. You can definitely do your own research. Moving on to the programs of studies that we offer to the international students. So like I said, we're a pioneer institution in IT, and we have one of the most experienced teaching staff from the same industry teaching our students IT. The very first program that we offer for the international students is Aec Programmer Analyst, which is a 2 years diploma with 3 years of postgraduate work permit. And the students can apply for a variety of jobs such as web developer, database manager, or even mobile developer. And the students can get $42,500 as an average salary on a beginner level. Moving on to the second program, we offer Aec Network Manager program. This is again an undergraduate IT diploma for 2 years with 3 years of postgraduate work permit. And students can work as an IT advisor, IT technician, or even network administrator. And approximately $40,000 will be the average salary offered to the students. Let's have a look at the intake, the fees, and we will tell everyone about the admission requirements. So we have September intake available at the moment, and we will be open for January 2022 intake after 18th of June. So the last day to apply for September intake for 2021 is 18th of June. And there is no application fee, so it is completely waived off. And our annual tuition fees is quite affordable. It's just $11,800, which the students need to pay on an annual basis. And Quay, over to you for the other admission requirements.
Yes, thank you, Bhumika. Yeah, I think that Bhumika have shared with you guys this slide about the admission requirements and fees for Multihexa. So it's quite easy for you to get the information, and we have 4 intakes a year. So September 2021, the deadline is the 18th of June. So 1 more week. But we start promoting for January and the next intake as well. The academic requirements for Vietnamese student is GPA, here overall 50%. But I think that I put it in the entry requirement is a 6, GPA is 6. So normally I think your student is 6, so they can do well for their study and get the scholarship. For the IELTS, we require 6 overall bands and no band less than 5.5. And PTE 55 with no module less than 51. The tuition fee actually is 13,800 Canadian dollars, but we are offering Vietnamese student $2,000 as in the advert I sent you. So the remaining tuition fee for 4 intake is 11 $2,800 Canadian dollars. I think that's quite clear. So I think you can continue, Bhumika. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kwe. And pardon my screen, please. The academic requirements mentioned over here applies for the Indian students, and you may follow the requirements that Kwe just mentioned. And one little change for IELTS, we accept 6 overall with 5.5 in only one module. And yeah, we also accept Cambridge test of English. So if you're prepared for that, it will be very good. We can definitely accept that as well. Now let's move on and talk about the internship opportunities at College Multihexa. So we have a lot of local employment options for the students. Ubisoft and CGI being the largest IT companies located close to the campus. We also have several companies such as Resolute, Rio Tinto, Hydro-Quebec, BlackRock, etc. And there are about 1.4 million jobs across Quebec only in the IT sector in the coming 5 years, which is a great figure, I can say. So the students have lots and lots of opportunities to get started with their IT career. We have the leading IT companies such as Microsoft, Apple, IBM, and Oracle located in the province of Quebec in Canada. And overall, if you look at the maximum number of IT companies in Canada, they are located in only one province, which is Quebec. And other provinces might not have them in abundance the way we have it in Quebec. So talking about the internship and class schedules, we have a mandatory internship of 3 months towards the end of the program for all of the international students. And the internships helps the students, in great ways. So every student who goes for internship has a lot of probability to get a placement. So most of the time the students are offered a placement at the place where they interned, and our classes are only for 2.5 to 3 days a week, and the students are free to work for the rest of the time. They can go work part-time, they can attend their French classes for which they will be getting paid by the government of Quebec, which is another benefit for the international students. So talking about the placement options that College Multihexa offers. So in the beginning, we discussed that College Multihexa has partnered with more than 20 IT companies in the province of Quebec, and we make sure that all of our students get placement opportunities through our college. So 86% placement is something that we offer at the moment to all of our students. And our College Multihexa has also been recognized and supported by major IT companies such as Microsoft and Cisco. We have international students studying with us. We will be happy to welcome more from Vietnam. Of course, we don't have any Vietnamese students yet with us, but yes, we'll be happy to welcome some in the coming intake, which is either September if you apply until June 18, or if you apply after June 18, it is going to be January 22 intake. So I would lastly like to talk about the international student services that College Multihexa offers, and we will be doing a Q&A. So if you have any questions related to the college, location, anything about the overall admission process, feel free to drop your questions in the Q&A. All right, so talking about the international student services, we have a very dedicated team on campus to take care of our international students. And we provide airport pickup facilities to the students, along with support for accommodation as well as support for their part-time jobs. Currently, the students who are studying with us are all working at their part-time jobs, and the college has helped them in their part-time jobs. We also help the students to give them a tour of the region around once we've received them, and once they have completed their quarantine, given the current situation of COVID-19. We also have the students completely for their internships, and we also help the students with their placements eventually through the college options. We also help the students with, their local bus pass or anything that they might need help with, in adjusting in the new life of Canada. So until the time the students are settled in the new region, we ensure to support them at each and every step. And so that's what we offer at College Multihexa, and that's who we are. Feel free to drop your questions in the Q&A, and now we will be discussing your questions live. Do not drop your questions in the chat box. Please drop them in the Q&A. So Kwe, I see that there are already some of the questions in the chat box. So yeah, we can definitely discuss.
I think that they asked about more information about the scholarship. So as I mentioned, that 2,000 scholarship for Vietnamese student in the for the fall. So it's automatic scholarship. right? Can you confirm, Bhumika? Can you confirm
Yes.
about, yeah?
Absolutely. So our tuition fees, which was 13,800, has been reduced to 11,800 for the upcoming intake. And every student who applies for the upcoming intake will be eligible for this $2,000 discount. So it's even better than a scholarship. This is actually a student grant, or you can say a student discount that we are offering, which applies to every student wishing to study with us.
So I think that Bhumika have answered your question. We can, in Vietnam, we can say that it's an automatic scholarship that apply for this four specifically. So your student with GPA 6, yeah, they can earn 2,000 scholarship from Multihexa. Yeah. So the next question is, how does the school help students seek job after graduation? So Bhumika, can you clarify more, because you talk about the IT industry, about the PGWP, yeah, at Multihexa.
All right. So after completing a 2 years diploma with College Multihexa, students get their postgraduate work permit, during which they can find other jobs, they can work while they are in Canada, or if they have completed certain criteria, they might even become eligible to apply for a permanent residency in Quebec, Canada. So yes, the college helps the students in getting jobs through our placement options. College Multihexa has tied up with more than 20 IT companies so that we can help our students in getting their jobs. And we also have one of the largest IT company called CGI in the same building in which we have our college. So I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, I think my agent Chung, you have you come a little bit later after we started, so you may miss the first session of our introduction. So I think that Bhumika, as we introduced, that Multihexa College is located in the same building with some of the IT industry, right? Yeah. So I will share the presentation again with you so that you can see what is the highlight at Multihexa. Yeah, I think that as I emphasized in the invitation, that Multihexa College focus on IT, yeah, and the main industry in Quebec, yeah. Cô Khánh ơi, I can see you also. Just Joy, can you make some question if you have in the chat box, Mrs. Khánh?
There's another question, Quay, in the chat box that appears to me.
Yeah, is there any chance for those who are under 6? I think that as we explained, we clarify that one band 5.5, is that right? The overall need to be 6, but one band can be 5.5. Other bands need to be 6. Yeah.
So guys, we will be live for another couple of minutes. If you have any questions, you can ask us straight away by dropping them in either chat box or Q&A box. And then we will be wrapping up this webinar.
Is there any chance for those?
So I guess there are no more questions, Quay.
Yeah, I think that can you we should update them about the COVID-19, the current situation at Multihexa, because they
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Right. So let me share a few updates about how the classes are going on at the moment at the time of COVID-19. Luckily, we did not have a lot of COVID cases in the city Saguenay, so it's pretty safe. But yes, we're still living in the COVID-19 world. So whenever any international student is going to Canada at the moment, the policies that apply as per the government of Canada is basically the students have to undergo a 14 days quarantine, in which they will be allowed to stay initially at a designated hotel for initial 3 days, and the rest of the 11 days of quarantine can be done at a specific city where they have taken their college. So initially the students can complete their quarantine at a designated designated hotel, and then they will be able to come to Saguenay to complete the rest 11 days of their quarantine. And the college makes a complete quarantine plan for each and every student by making sure that we know the location where the student will be doing his quarantine, whether a designated hotel or whatever location it's going to be in the town. We also help the students for accommodation. So a student can either go for an accommodation option, which they have for themselves, or they can take an option that's provided through the college, where we have tie-up with a lot of accommodation agencies so that we can help our students for their accommodation places eventually. And the places that we offer come with a lot of services. So we also provide some of the cleaning facilities for common area in the apartments that are offered on the behalf of College Multihexa. Okay, moving on to the classes option. So at the moment, we are covering hybrid classes, a combination of online and on campus. Some students who have been approved a study permit but were not able to take a flight to Canada are studying online. And the rest of the students who are on campus at the moment are studying French, studying their courses as per their program schedule. And yes, they are slowly, at the verge of completing their programs. So yeah, that's what we are offering for quarantine.
So Bhumika, I think there's one more question. Do we accept year 11 completion?
I do not get this question quite right. Quick, can you explain it to me, please?
Sorry?
I do not understand this question. Can you explain what does this mean?
I think that I can answer from my side, but I need to check with you because we, in the entry requirement, we put that high school completion. So for Vietnam students, they need to study 3 years at high school, year 10, 11, and 12. So normally the student will complete 3 years of high school education. But here, because it's a diploma, qualification is a diploma, so can we accept year 11 from
I would suggest that every student completes his high school initially, and only then we will be able to accept their admission for College Multihexa. And we will, apart from your high school completion, we will also be making sure that you are at least 18 years of age or above as an international student.
So can you say it again? Because
we would also like to make sure that the student who is studying with us is also 18 years of age or above.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. I think that the video today is so exciting. So can you share the video and the recording so I can send to some of my agents who cannot?
Yes, absolutely. We will share this. We will share the campus tour. We will also share the videos, and we will share the presentation as well on your emails. So make sure to get in touch with Quay to get all of the material that you would require for student counseling and further recruitment of students for us at Multihexa College.
Okay, so I think that today we have covered everything for Multihexa, the presentation, the video, the Q&A sessions are very informative. So I hope that it will be helpful for your promotion. So if you have any questions, I will be keeping a follow-up with you in the next week or two so that we can start promoting Multihexa, because actually we had last 2 weeks ago we have a virtual tour around the college by Alex, right? Is that Bhumika? So today we have one more session, and I think that is quite clear and very informative, quite detailed. So thank you, Bhumika, for your training today. I will keep a follow-up with my agents from my side. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much for this opportunity, Quay, and thank you so much everybody for joining us in. So that's all for today's webinar. We will see you in our next Agent E-Summit. Till then, stay safe and stay indoors. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you, my agents. Yeah, have a great day. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.